Hello and welcome to the video. Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin. You're not? Frankly, I'm not surprised. Something as theoretically easy as sitting on a chair in Second Life can actually be quite hard to a newcomer, and maybe even a not so newcomer. The reason for this is that there are a whole bunch of ways a chair can offer a seating animation, and they can be very different. I'll show you what I mean with the help of my filming alt, who is my guinea pig for this session. Well, she's new, isn't she? So here are 4 different seats. Sitting on them should be straightforward, and you'd use the same keys to do so, right? No. Let's take a look. The first seat is more like a day bed. My alt hovers her mouse over the bed and gets a hand. A left click brings up a menu in the top right of her screen. So let's choose something from the menu. She's alone, so that would seem to be the best option. Oh, now there's another menu. Well, let's not have her nap, she's working here. So how about read to keep her active? A cube appears. Now let's have her click on the cube. A book appears, but she's not sitting. Well, a right click then? There's the familiar pie menu. We'll choose sit. She's sitting. But she's being eaten by the bed. Let's close that menu and think about it. Why? Is the bed broken? No, it isn't. Watch what happens when I turn off her animation overrider, her AO. Now she sits properly. To stand up, you simply click stand at the bottom of your screen. Animations vary in their priority. What this means is that when an animation is created, it can be given a priority rating, which tells Second Life how important it is that your avatar adopts this animation, and when this animation can override another animation your avatar is being offered. I wear a priority 4 AO, which means that its animations will override a lot of other animations by default. So when I sit on the chair, my AO carries on working and overrides the animation in the bed. Now I could choose my own sit from the AO, but that's another video, or better still, a read of your own AO manual. What I want is to run the sit animation that's in the chair, so if I turn off my AO, the animation in the chair works. If you have successfully sat down and you're being eaten by the chair, try turning off your AO. The second seat is a bench. It's floating in the air because I made it and I want you to clearly see what's going on. My alt hovers the mouse over the seat and gets nothing. She left clicks it. She gets nothing. She notices the little pink box on the floor and clicks that. Nothing. But look what happens if she right-clicks the box and chooses sit. She turns off her AO, and there we go. So how are you supposed to know that's what you do? Experience. That's it. This bench is just a bench with a pose ball attached. Although it's a cube, these type of animations normally come in a ball shape, hence the term pose ball. They are usually above the seat. They don't move, they don't do anything, you just right click and sit, and you will either be put into a static pose like the one she's in, or you'll be put into an animation. This type of chair is very, very old tech. However, it still works, and you'll still come across it. The third seat is a chair. When my alt hovers her mouse over it, she gets a little chair icon appear. A left click, and she sits. Yet again, she needs to turn off her AO. And then she sits just fine. You may have noticed that she was walking through the chair when her AO was on. When an animation is running, your avatar technically isn't moving, so the animations may move you through objects that you shouldn't be able to walk through. This is pretty standard. If you don't want to appear that way, move your avatar. The fourth chair has no pose ball, and nothing happens when she hovers the mouse over it. If she left clicks, nothing happens. When she right-clicks and chooses Sit though, a menu appears and she is put into a sit. She can then choose any sit from the menu that appears. Again, she has to turn off her AO to sit properly. There are other variations of seats, and there are beds too. It can get complex, but I think I've shown you most of the ways that you can actually sit down. One thing I will mention that hasn't come up with these seats is that you'll sometimes be offered a dialog box and it will ask if the system can animate your avatar. If you also have a menu appear, the request to animate can be hidden behind the menu. If you're asked to give permission and you do not, you will never sit. So if you've turned off your AO and tried all the ways in this video to sit down properly, look at the top right of your screen for a dialog box asking to animate and click yes. So what are the different ways of sitting? It's not easy for a newcomer to work out how to sit. The reason is the scripting inside the chairs or pose balls. They all have different types of scripts or complete animation engines. This video is intended for newcomers to Second Life, so I'm not going to get into scripting here, but I do intend to show you how to animate furniture in a future video and how to do it easily. So make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss it. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you're all sitting comfortably. I'll see you in the next one.